Welcome back to Comments with Cookie Podcast. It's your girl Cookie, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can always catch these vibes. And turn on that post notification so you can notify every single time there's a pickety post, child. Alright. Okay, we got a little live going on here. Woo! We loving it. Okay, so today we are on day 11 of the 25 ways you give. So for day 11, I have sharing my story of abuse. So I realized that the way that is giving is so many people have a story that someone else can relate to. And so many times and so often we feel alone. And because we feel alone, we don't want to share our story because we're embarrassed of it or we're ashamed of it. And we also feel like there's no one out there in the world who can relate to something that we've been through. So because of that, we keep our stories to ourselves. But just imagine if more people were open and honest about sharing their stories. One, it'd make you feel more comfortable with sharing your story because you can stand in your truth. But then also, we would have more connection between us. We would have more understanding, more compassion, more empathy, more compassion, because we know more about people. And I feel like that's kind of what's wrong with society is we make people feel ashamed of their stories. We shun them, we talk down on them, we make them feel bad for being so open, honest, and vulnerable. Like you see so many times where a lot of people, I'm using this statement in general, but I feel like the statement goes above this, where it's like, I miss the days where we didn't know celebrities' personal business. Now, I'm not saying I'm a celebrity, but that statement itself shows how desensitized the world is. That you don't want to know what's going on with your favorite person because you like just the face of who they are, which makes more people go out into the world and put on this mask and put on this front that everything is okay, because they feel like if they take it off and unveil who they really are or what they're really going through or things that they've been through, sorry, I was a little spitty, or things they've been through, that people would judge them and that people would talk down on them. People will go and you know, in different conversations and things like that, have conversations about someone else's trauma. So I feel like if more people actually took the stand to be strong enough, because sharing your story is strong. It's easy not to say anything. It's easy to act like everything is okay. It is very hard to stand in your truth and own things that you've been through. That's very, 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 very hard. Because one, doing that, acknowledging what you've been through, starts your healing process. You don't heal when you ignore it. And I'm saying that because I'm speaking from existence. There's so many things that I ignored that's what made this process of healing so hard. It's because I had years worth of things that I was working through. So if we allowed ourselves to actually be comfortable sharing things that we've been through with people, then we would have more understanding and healing wouldn't be so taboo. So also, I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to the A word, they feel very ashamed. They feel very belittled because something like that happened. Especially if it's in a realm of people that you know or people that you were close with. You are either told not to talk about it because of those relationships, or those people make you feel shunned for talking about it because of the relationship with you, when it's stand in your truth and tell your story, because someone else out there can relate to it. You matter and your story matters. So don't ever make someone make you feel belittled for being open, honest, and vulnerable enough to share your story. So So share it, okay? Your homework for today, for day 11, is to become more comfortable talking about hard topics of your past. Because the more comfortable you become, the easier it is to talk about, and the better you can communicate and connect with other people. So I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. I love y'all, okay? And I will see y'all tomorrow for day 12. As always, with love, Cookie. Bye.